Welcome to Hope Conference pre-event cast. I am so excited to see you. Look, I just wanted to jump on here for a minute and tell you a little bit about our upcoming event that we have coming up in just a few days. We have our Hope Conference November 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Amazing sessions lined up with some incredible speakers. But look, I invited one of my good friends from Octapharma, Edgar Martinez, to join me today to talk a little bit about their sessions that they're doing, as well as some of the other activities going on. And Edgar, it is great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us for Hope Conference.
Jonathan, it's great to be here. We're always blessed to support Hope for Hemophilia in these endeavors. And we're so happy that the Hope Conference is coming up. We're excited to see everybody virtually and talk to them again and just give them a virtual hug. I mean, it's been so long that we've seen everybody. So thanks for hosting us and hosting this conference. And thanks for having us.
Absolutely. And we're glad you're here. Well, let's just dive right in. I want to know, tell me a little bit about Octapharma and especially what you guys do in the US, because I know you're worldwide, but I'd love to know what you guys are doing here.
Yeah, great. And I always tell people, we're the little company here in the U.S., but worldwide we have over 9,000 employees worldwide. We have 7 research and development facilities as well that cover a magnitude of different products. One of the facts that a lot of people don't know about us is we were the first to help develop solvent detergent, and solvent detergent is still used today in our recombinant products. Also, we launched in 1985 our very first Factor 8 product, which was Octavi. Here in the U.S., we're located in Paramus, New Jersey, and we have more than 50 employees that are dedicated strictly to the bleeding disorders community, like myself. So I always tell people, we're always innovating and we're always looking for new things, and that's a little bit about us here in the U.S.
That's awesome. Well, tell me a little bit about what makes Octapharma's products in the bleeding disorders so much different than other products.
For sure. When we started Octapharma, we wanted to strive to really help our patients. Realistically, our first love and venture was always hemophilia. From there, we developed into VWD and other medicines. Our current products for hemophilia and VWD mimic what happens naturally in the human body. For our Hexel line products, there's no alterations. Hence, it's called a natural choice. Our products are designed to do what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to prevent and control bleed rates and reduce the risk of inhibitors. Fun fact, I always let everybody know as well, we were the first company to get FDA approval for use of the Hexel line in hemophilia. Also, with Will8, we maintain a 1-to-1 Factor 8 to von Willebrand's factor balance, which results in low dose and potentially less accumulation of these factors in the body. So for those reasons and many more, that's why we have such a passion here in the U.S. You're on mute.
I love to be on mute. I mean, my kids especially love it when I'm on mute. So there you go. No, but I tell me a little bit about, what makes, I know Octapharma's products are amazing, but I'd love to know a little bit about how Octapharma has demonstrated their support in the bleeding disorder community, because you guys are everywhere and you're constantly being able to help people. I'd love to know a little bit more about what unique ways you guys support the community.
Yeah, and it's a very long list of things that we do here. Me being a patient, first and foremost, having hemophilia, this was one of the reasons, and many more, that I am part of the Octapharma family. To start off with, we all know Chris Bombardier, a blood brother of ours. We were able to sponsor both of his last climbs to achieve his 7 summits. So Chris was sponsored by Octapharma to climb not only Everest, but Vincent as well. From there, we continued to help Save One Life. Save One Life is one of our members of our hearts, just like Hope is. We continue to sponsor kids around the world. Last but not least, we have created over the last year a wonderful website that is really empowering our patients. Factor My Way. Factor My Way is one of the sites that is just a great community resource just to help out all of our community members. As well as we help out, the medical doctors across the country We have this great 8-check program. It is a free gene mutation testing service from the doctors, and we're just getting that started. It is taking off. So if you ever have questions about your gene mutations, please reach out to one of our patient ed, I can't say it today, our PEMs. And our PEMs, basically, they'll be happy to talk to you about it. And then finally, we have an ongoing commitment to research and science. Most importantly, we were the first to publish our pup data in the Hex cell line. And of course, we always have ongoing trials to better the lives of our patients.
That's incredible. It sounds like a whole lot of stuff that you guys are doing in the community, and it's so refreshing to know that you guys are devoted to really supporting the bleeding disorders community in the way that you do. But you mentioned Factor My Way. I know that's a new website. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, and maybe how people sign up or get involved with that?
Oh, for sure. So, Factor My Way, first and foremost, it's not limited to the patients of Octapharma products. We invite everybody that's part of the bleeding disorders community to join. Most importantly, it's focused on education. Education about the community, about our not only von Willebrand's, but also hemophilia, from the basics to gene therapy. We have a great on demand content library that we show previous recordings of our sessions. Once a month, we host an online webinar that we always have a medical doctor, a medical professional, or something even like insurance, right? Insurance is a big topic in our community. So we have an insurance specialist that comes on and does a session. Also, if you ever have any sort of needs in the community, for example, we all know that COVID in the past year has had a lot of our communities lose jobs, lose insurance for one reason or another. Octapharma has an amazing compassionate care program that if for whatever reason you fall into one of those two categories, or you're a caregiver of a patient that falls into one of those two categories, we will help you get through this time. We will help you by helping assist get you Factor. And you did not have to be on one of our products before to fall into that category. So if you ever have any issues, please reach out to there. On top of that, all of our free trial and copay assistance is there. If you ever want to try one of our products, or let's say you're having a little bit of issue making your copays, which I know I fell into that category a time or two, we're here to help. It's very easy to enroll. You can go to factormyway.com. It's about 10 questions or so. You just enroll, and we'll send you the information from there.
That's incredible. I have was trying to find my mute button again. I'm sorry. You would think after like 18 months of doing this, we would be really talented and able to do this really easily, but it's not for the faint of heart. But
Yes.
anyway, I heard you talk a little bit about your patient-facing teams, which comprises of PEs or PEMs. Can you tell me a little bit about the difference, their roles, and what specifically what your role is?
Yeah, for sure. And this has been a little bit of a confusing with all the acronyms that we have here at Octapharma and most companies, right? PEs, PEMs. It kind of reminds me of, like an 80s love song. But for the PEs, or the patient educators, like myself, I'm the senior patient educator at Octapharma. And what I do is I don't sell products. I provide peer-to-peer advice. I share my stories. I'm here as a community resource. I'm here to help families that if you're facing a challenge and maybe you just have some questions about that, I'm here to talk to them. I'm here to provide that advice. Now, our patient experience managers, or our PEMs, they're here to educate on our products. They're here to be another resource and really know our products inside and out, as well as our patient support services. We both work hand in hand together. So it's not like patient educators and patient experience managers are completely on opposite ends. Because as we know in this bleeding disorders community, it takes a village, just like it takes a village internally. But we're both very easy. We can both be reached very easily, directly via Factor My Way. I know I keep mentioning it, but we've really made that resource a one-stop shop for everybody.
That's so great. And I really encourage people to go and sign up for that because there is a ton of resources there and education and all kinds of things that I think are super helpful. But as someone, as a hemophilia patient and a PE, what advice would you like to give to peers at Hope?
Yeah, I always share a little bit of my backstory. I was super blessed to have a lot of great friends pave the way for where I'm at today, and I always continue to share their message. As a hemophilia patient, as a patient educator that works for Octapharma, I always let people know with the correct support system, with the correct education, there's nothing that we can't achieve. As long as we are making sure that we're honest with ourselves, we're honest with our treatment plans, we're honest with our medical care teams, we're honest with everybody that really takes this village. There's nothing that we can't achieve anymore. It's amazing to see how far our community has advanced just even in the last 5 years. And I can't wait to see, with the great leadership from our Hope teams, at Hope and Octapharma, how much further we can reach. I truly believe in 10 years, we will be talking about all the great achievements that everybody in our community has met. And here at Octapharma, and I bet I can speak for Hope. We're here to help you guys do that. We're very excited to see what our community has.
It's so true, and you guys prove that every single day, and you especially, Edgar. I've just observed you through the years, just continue to give back over and over again, and so I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do for us and for the community. Thank you also for sponsoring this particular event this weekend. We could not do that without your help, and so. Man, it's for the generosity of organizations like yours that really see the value in what we do together that makes a difference for everyone. And so thank you so much for sponsoring this weekend. And I know you're going to be around during the exhibit hall times. There's going to be some opportunities for you to connect with patients live as well. So, man, I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. And man, thank you so much again for all that you do for people with bleeding disorders, including myself as a blood brother and yourself as a blood brother as well. It's so good to be able to know that there's other people out there that have lived it and know what it's like to walk through these things. So thank you for all you do. It's great to see you.
Thanks, Jonathan. And I hope to see everybody at the exhibit halls, the virtual exhibit halls. And I'm so excited for this weekend. You have no idea. And keep doing what you guys do at Hope. We love you guys.
Thanks, Edgar. Well, we are getting ready for such a great weekend. And so I want to say thank you again to everyone who has made this Hope Conference a huge success. Again, thank you so much to Octapharma for their sponsorship. We really, truly could not do what we do if it wasn't for their help to be able to put on amazing events like this. And big thanks and shout out to Edgar for his time today to talk a little bit more about what they're going to do. They're going to be doing several sessions with Dr. Claudio that you don't want to miss. You can go on the website right now and still register. There's still time to do that. So you can go online at hope-charities.org or hopeforhemophilia.com, either way, and you can get right onto the information there on the homepage and select register now. It's a free event to you. We're doing some amazing prizes and giveaways. We're giving away a PS5. We're giving away a Nintendo OLED Switch. We're giving away some amazing prizes. I think $1,000 Amazon gift card. So you don't want to miss this amazing time together to build community, to have some fun, play some games, and get some amazing education. It's going to be worth it, and we want to see you there. So thanks so much for joining me today for this interview, and we'll see you guys soon. Go register right now. Get on the website. Do it now. We'll see you soon.